We are following a military plane crash and small fire there on base at Miramar.
Yeah, we're being told by the Marine Corps this was a F-35, a fighter jet that crashed. Our crew's there at the scene now working to get more information. And the military says there was a, quote, mishap. That's what they're calling it at 10 this morning. In fact, News 8's Alex Cheney, you were driving by and saw this. Likely a lot of drivers seeing the same thing. Alex, what's the latest now? What are you finding out?
Well, what I actually just found out is I spoke to a gentleman just a few moments ago. He wouldn't go on camera, but told me he was working on the electrics on base this morning and said what he saw the whole thing himself. He said there were two fighter jets doing a training exercise this morning. The first jet came down, made a safe landing. Now the second jet, that one came down and the tail went too far down, started skidding on the runway, and so that is when the pilot ejected. So at least unofficially from right now, the pilot is safe, was able to make it out. The emergency crews came, took the pilot away. No idea what condition they're in, but he did say that he saw the parachute and he did see the pilot eject from that F-35, which is still sitting out into the field there. It's been really smoking up the past about 20 minutes or so. I saw some big plumes of black smoke as I was driving on the freeway. That's what really brought me over to this location. They've been putting water on it for at least the past 10 to about 15 minutes or so. Pretty similar to what you would see at any other fire I've covered along the way here. Now, in addition to that response, if we go just a little bit to the left here, you can see an incredible movement of military vehicles, police vehicles, and fire as well. At least about, 15 to about 20 vehicles are over there responding to this situation right now that started at just about 10 o'clock this morning. I got here at about 10:55. Now, by the looks of the right now, they're still putting water on it. I'm not seeing as much black smoke, so that would indicate that perhaps the plane is not on fire anymore, okay? So that was their first issue, the first thing you got to do. Now, also, if you kind of look at the field here, there are some patches of black. Potentially, maybe that was some jet fuel coming out, and so that area could have burned as well, which would be in addition to whatever they're trying to deal with in this situation right now. Of course, we're going to wait to hear more from the base here to give you the official word, but at least from what I have right now, unofficially, from a man who was working on base this morning, the pilot did eject and was taken away. Back to you.
Obviously good news. We know that they can eject from these when there are, quote, mishaps like the military is calling it, and we will work to confirm and make sure that that's the case.
And it does look like, looking at these F-35 fighter jets, single engine fighter jets, and they go very fast, obviously, right. And it looks like one person, one pilot at a time. So, you know, that might be reassuring from these unofficial comments that we're hearing. So we'll work to get official word from the military, and as soon as we can, we'll bring it to you right here on News 8.